Hello there, everyone. Pearl Jr. here. I hope everybody's doing great and everybody's doing fine. It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is coming up in a few days, so I probably will come on Thanksgiving. I'm not sure, but if not, happy early Thanksgiving to everyone. All right, before we get started, I got some bombshell stuff. The more I research that Michael Jackson faked his death, the more I find that proves that he did. So you guys hold on tight, okay? Because I got some bombshell stuff for you guys. All the naysayers who say his middle name don't matter, I got something for you. Plus, I got some Spike Lee news. I got some Prince Jackson stuff. Oh, Macaulay Culkin's getting his star on Hollywood. He is Paris's godfather. And I'm always worried why they got spoon tattoos. I'm just saying, matching spoon tattoos. I'm just saying. That kind of bothered me. I don't know where it came from. It's somewhere back in the back of my mind that it finally came out. But anyway, he's getting his star on Hollywood, and we thank him, Macaulay, for being supportive of Michael and telling the truth. Michael don't want to have sex with me. That's what he said. I was in the courtroom when Macaulay Culkin testified in 2005, and I saw him on the stand thinking it's ridiculous that Michael ever made a pass at him, and he was like, ugh, Michael don't want to have sex with me, you know. So thanks, Macaulay. The strike's over. Okay? So the Michael biopic is back on, guys. It's back on. The actors have made have made a deal with SAG and AFTRA, and it was basically over their intellectual property, their personal image. So AI doesn't steal their voice or their face or their image or their acting skills and duplicate it to make other movies without compensation, other videos, movies, whatever, TV shows without compensation. And they got a raise too, okay? Because all actors aren't famous. You got to remember there's a lot of actors that have small, tiny parts. And the average actor, I think they said, makes between, professional actor makes between $30,000 and $40,000 a year. So they're going to be getting a raise. So now they'll be making probably between $40,000 and $50,000 a year. And we're not talking about the Tom Cruises and the, all the famous, actresses and actors. But anyway, the strike is over. So Michael biopic is going to be made. Yay. December 2nd. Yes, December 2nd. What's that, guys? December 2nd is, Thriller 40 is going to be airing on Showtime and Paramount Plus outside the United States. So yay. All right. So now I got to thank someone. They said their name was Linda. But Linda, I don't see your name on this. Somebody sent me something, and it is the poster of Michael Jackson. Okay. And, and he left us June 25th, 2009, at least the public arena. And it is one, if you enter this world knowing you are loved and you leave this world knowing the same, then everything that happens in between can be dealt with. Michael Jackson. And this is a very fine picture of Michael Jackson. So they gave me 2 of those posters. So I guess I got to find a frame, right? And hang it up. So I think somebody by the name of Linda contacted me. And I thank her. If not Linda, the only other names I see on here is P. Brown and S. Torres. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you for sending it to me. And I will eventually, I'm so, with my Stays All Day Shay, that's new work and play. Hey. Because everybody's got skin. Okay, got some new fragrances, guys. Oh, I have one fragrance that's based off this fragrance called Love. And I call it above love, right? And I added in some Michael Jackson fragrance with it. So it's unisex, but it smells fabulous. It's called Above Love. And order it because Michael, we love Michael, Above Love, and LOVE, right? LOVE is Michael's favorite word. So I called it Above Love. Okay, and it has it's mixture of the Love fragrance and Michael Jackson. And there's other fragrances you might love and like. And it's great for the skin. Don't ever forget, it's great for the skin. Eczema, psoriasis, dry skin, cracked skin. You need a collagen booster. You need your chest to look good like this at 60 years old. You better start moisturizing now. You can also get some crepe killer, okay, to get rid of the crepiness on your arms and everything. See that? See how smooth my skin is? Seriously, that's smooth skin. For a 60-year-old woman. That's smooth skin. See that? And this is my birthmark. You guys ever notice my hand is red? It's a birthmark that I've had all my life, ever since I was born. It's a birthmark. So anyway, you want younger looking hands, younger looking skin, go to Stays All Day Shea. Let's do work and play A. All right, now let's have a little bit of fun. Okay, Spike Lee. First we're going to thank Prince. Prince Jackson is so gregarious. I mean, when he came to Michael's birthday celebration, he was happy. He was excited to meet the fans. He genuinely loves doing this, at least, or he's the best actor on the planet Earth. But he loves doing it. He loves interacting with the fans. And he has such a great, wonderful personality. He is bubbly, totally opposite of Michael, who's kind of shy, and does what he has to do for off the stage. But Michael's shy and reserved, not Prince. Prince is like, let's go do this. Let's do this. And Prince was great. And he was great when I took my picture with him and BG, which was really nice, that I've showed you guys already. All right. So, here's Prince. He did a video real quick. Oh man, it's gonna hourglass. Oh my God. Okay,
we are headed to the brunch for my dad's birthday today. We're going to do a little meet and greet, hang out with some of the fans. We've already seen some of them in our time here.
Okay, so you guys, I want you guys to count how many times you see me in that video. It's on YouTube. It's on Prince Jackson's channel, and it's called Blue Sapphire Birthday Celebration, Birthday Festivities, and I'm in it. Okay, I'm in it. So you guys tell me how many times you see me in it, if you care. It's just fun, because a lot of people are like, oh, she can't be around the family. The family don't like her because she say Michael is alive. Ooh, which is a horrible thing, right? It's wonderful. And Michael needed to escape. He retired. That was his way of retiring. But anyway, but there's some other things that I'm working on, because I don't like that, I'm getting libeled and slandered and called all kinds of famed, because I'm a reporter. I don't make these things happen. I just report on them, right? I report on them. Okay, now Spike Lee, you know what? Let me look and see something before we do Spike Lee. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Spike, Spike. Spike Lee. You guys know Spike Lee did the documentary Bad 25. He's not doing Thriller 40. I think that's, forget his name, but somebody else doing Thriller 40. But Spike Lee, let's see. He did Bad 25, and I think did he do the Off the Wall one too? Let's see. And he does annual celebrations for Michael and Prince in New York and Brooklyn. And let's see. All right. So anyway, okay, I'll tell you the story. I don't have any evidence of it, but if you guys want to look through it and find it. He did one online party during COVID for Michael, right? And I happened to be in there in the online party. And some haters were like, get out of here. We don't want you in here, as if I'm not allowed to go to Michael events, as if they can control what I do, what I say. Come on. And Spike was like, simmer down, like, leave her alone, leave her alone. Okay. So, when you do research on Michael Jackson, you're going to run across my death hoax. You just, or you ain't researching him. You're going to run across my death hoax. You're going to either choose to indulge, or you're going to choose to ignore, one of the two. But you're going to run into it, and something's going to intrigue you, because there's so much great stuff. And I can't wait to tell you guys about the middle name that I just discovered. Boom, boom, boom. Psh, wait. Okay. Stay tuned. All right. So Spike Lee went on the Siedah Garrett. She interviewed Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh, here it is. She interviewed Spike Lee, right? Is Spike Lee a believer? That's what I was going to say. When he researched him, he probably discovered and got caught up one night, all night watching Death Hoax videos. Because they're good, right? They're good, especially mine. I have to, the stuff about Jack Crooner being Michael Jackson is absurd. It's ridiculous. And always proof because somebody wrote on a website under the thing of Jack Crooner, I am Michael Jackson, I'm live. Come on. That's not any proof. That's just somebody typing on a page. That's nothing. It's a big nothing burger. Okay. I have not believed since I heard him speak that he is Michael Jackson. He is Dr. A.J. Farshian, who was a friend of Michael Jackson, who was Michael Jackson's doctor at one point. I believe that Jack Crooner is Dr. A.J. Farshian, period. Okay? There's certain things that you just can't fake. A bow leg. You can't fake a bow leg that's regular size. You can't fake that. Okay? And Dr. A.J. Farshian, Jack Crooner, has a bow leg. Okay? You can't fake an accent. They said something about a scientific movie that ain't happened yet, that they can do something to change the voice or something. Come on. With an accent. Okay. Michael can't speak fluent Farsi or do that perfect Persian accent. Come on. Okay. And also it's against the law. Even in Florida, which is where Dr. A.J. Farshian is from, where he does, as Jack Crooner, all his performances. I love him. I think he's charming. I don't want to insult him because this isn't his fault, but he's not the greatest singer. Even though he sings a lot of Frank Sinatra and stuff like that, he's very charming, and he's really kind of cute doing it. But it's Dr. A.J. Farshian. It's not Michael Jackson. Okay. It's just not. Okay. People ask me that all the time. Don't fall for he pulled his face. I can pull my face too. See what happens? You think this is a mask? I mean, come on. Okay. So anyway, so we're done with that. And they get mad at me. And also, I think it's a diversion from Bobby Anderson. Peter Medani is Michael Jackson. Okay. Bobby Anderson is the front, the decoy. So when people really think it's Michael, it's me, Bobby, you go up in front and go, no, it's me, Bobby Anderson. That's what that is. That's all that is. Okay? That's all that is. It's a diversion to try to make you think. Because everything that I detailed in Alive 3 and Alive 4 can only be done by Michael Jackson. Okay? And with me on the phone, he opened his Twitter account the day before the death announcement. I mean, come on. I mean, and then more. Before Chris Tucker comes out and he says, tells a story about hot chocolate, Peter Pan, PYT, he tweets, before that happened, picture of hot chocolate, tweets Chris Tucker, tweets Jermaine, because Jermaine was in the story, right? And then Jermaine says there's no such thing as coincidence with a wink at the end. And me and Michael used to talk about wink, wink, nod, nod on the phone all the time. Okay. All right. A rare pearl. That was something for me. Okay. That happened. It's an album. I mean, these are the things that you're going to meet LaToya. I get off the phone 10 minutes later. I go into the restaurant that he knew I was going to, that I had told him that I was going to. And LaToya's right there. I mean, come on. Omar comes and visits me at my Shea Butter Farmers Market, and so does Nick Cannon. Okay, Nick Cannon, the whole thing with the Masked Singer, Nick Cannon. Okay, I'm just saying, and more stuff. Okay. Oh, you know how many days there are between Bobby Anderson's birthday, December 3rd or 4th, one of the two, and Michael Jackson's birthday? Was 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days. You go watch my live documentary. I mean, it's just, and then it was Peter Pan, his birthday, and then the Peter Pan play. Bobby Anderson's supposed birthday, and then the Peter Pan play airs on that day. I mean, watch Alive 3 and Alive 4. You'll know that that's Michael, because there's nobody in South Carolina that can do all this and not be Michael. Plus more. Okay, so watch Alive 3 and Alive 4. So go to michaeljacksoninsider.com. Okay, so is Spike Lee a believer? Watch this, y'all. I hope it doesn't hourglass on me. Watch this. Siedah Garrett, who wrote Man in the Mirror with her Ballard, her writing partner, and Keep the Faith, she wrote, and she was on tour with Michael. She sang the duet I Just Can't Stop Loving You with Michael. That was supposed to be Barbara Streisand. She said she didn't want to do it. So then Siedah Garrett comes to work the next day, and Quincy's like, hey, you're doing a duet with Michael. You think you can sing it? She's like, oh my God. Her dream was coming true, and her dreams came true. I love Siedah Garrett, but she ain't paying. All right, guys. Okay, so I left it on too long. Okay, so we're going to have to watch this real quick, or it's going to hourglass on me. Okay, you ready? You ready? Here we go. Here, turn the camera around and play.
You're one of my favorite people on the planet.
Michael got me beat, though. Don't lie.
Who has you beat?
Michael.
I said one of my favorite people on the planet.
All right, I got to play it again, but I got to play it fast, because you guys know, you just be patient with this hourglassing, because they trying to cramp my style where I can't turn my camera around and show you guys. I'm a licensed media company. This is fair use. I'm reporting that Michael Jackson faked his death, okay? So stop doing that, okay? So here we go. Let's try it one more time real fast, okay? Let me start it.
Michael got me beat, though. Don't lie.
Who has you beat?
Michael.
I said one of my favorite people on the planet.
Mike still with us?
He's not now. He's not on the planet. He's in the ethos. He's in the ethos. He's in our being.
Around the planet. We'll work with that.
Okay.
All right.
You're one of my favorite people on the...
Okay. So, Siedah said, you're one of my favorite people on the planet. He's like, come on, not with Michael. She said, who? Michael. Michael's your favorite person on the planet. She said, I meant on the planet. He said, come on now. You know Michael's still with us. Come on. And he's looking like, girl, please. How do you not know this? Okay. So, you guys got to watch it. Okay. It's on Siedah Garrett's, public one, and I don't know the dates. But let's listen.
Planet.
Okay.
Michael got me beat, though. Don't lie.
Listen.
Who has you beat?
Michael.
I said one of my favorite people on the planet.
Mike still with us?
He's not
now.
He's not on the planet. He's in the ethos. He's in the ethos. He's in our being.
Around the planet. We'll work with that.
Okay.
Around the planet. Okay. Spike Lee's a believer. He's like, come on now. Michael's still with us. Come on now. Like, don't be BSing, right? All right, got it. Okay, thank you, Spike. Thank you. All right, so Spike Lee seems like he's a believer. A lot of you guys sent that to me, so I had to report on it. Thank you, Spike. All right, here we go. Okay, all right. I got something to show you guys. It is a law that signatures have to appear on death certificates, right? Right. So let's go there. And then I got a bombshell. So you guys hold on tight. Okay. Hold on tight. All right. So let me look up death certificate real quick. Death certificate. All right. So I'm going to show you a death certificate of Michael's that don't have signatures. Okay. That's in those blackened out areas. At the top, they could be information, but near the bottom, it's because signatures are supposed to be there and they're not there, and they're covering it up, that these are not signed death certificates. Okay, and if they're not signed, they are not valid. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so let me show you the better one that I have. Where is it? That one. No, where is it? Okay, death certificates. That one, I have one. Here it is. Mended by the physician. This is page 2. Here is page 3. Let me see. This one, nope. Let me show it to you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm taking a little bit too long. But I have another one, but sometimes it takes a minute for it to pop up. Where is that one? That one in January. That's dated January. That's the November one. Okay, no, there's a better one. There is a better one. I want to show you guys the better one that I have that shows that, where is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, where is it? All right, so I'm going to do it like this. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to find it like this way. Okay, here we go. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute. I have it here. It's coming up soon. Okay, it's a death certificate. And it shows that the embalmer is supposed to sign it. He did not. And it shows that other people are supposed to sign it, but they did not. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Let me take it. Let me copy it. Let's see if I can copy it. Copy. And then let's go to, here we go. I'm just going to show it to you. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you. All right. Got to show it to you fast. Okay, that's a death certificate. It's blacked out where it says the embalmer. It's supposed to be by Jesus Miguel Ruiz. He's supposed to sign it. And there's supposed to be signatures by Cheryl McWillie. She didn't sign it there. There's not a signature there. And other places. And other places are blacked out where there's supposed to be signatures, okay? So I just want you guys to know that the reason why there's some blackouts on the death certificates is because they're not signed. They're not signed. Okay, let me show you this other death certificate. Let me show it to you. And I'm going to prove to you guys that it's monkey business, okay? It is monkey business going on. Here it is right here. Okay, and this one's September 3rd, 2009. This is the date of the burial. This is the day when the body was supposed to be delivered from Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills to Forest Lawn, Glendale on September 3rd. Okay, it's the September 3rd. It was the 3rd of September, the day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. That was the day that my daddy died, but that's not true, okay? Because that's a fictional story, okay? Now, also, between death announcement day and September 3rd is 70 days. Michael loves the number 7. Also, it's what the mummies, what I went through last week about the mummies, right? That in Egypt, that from death day to burial day, mummification days, living dead, mummies, you know, eternal life, ink, all that, 70 days between burial day and the, death day and burial day, mummification time, is 70 days. So Michael's given us all kinds of clues, and mummies represent the living dead, as we see in Ghost and as we see in Thriller. You know, Michael, this is scary, you know, so there's a lot of symbolisms that Michael did, and more. Okay, so this one here is real quick. I got to show it to you so fast for the hourglass me. Okay, see that? These are supposed to be signatures, and you could tell that there's not signatures, and I'm going to tell you why. Because a signature would be on, if there's no way you can write a signature, all three of these, perfect, where you're not above the line or you're not written on there. So that lets me know that they're blank, because you're going to sign it right in that little space. There's going to be an L up there. There's going to be a .I. There's going to be a T. There's going to be a B or M or some letter there, that capital M for the first name and capital for the last name, right? A J, Okay, it's going to be underneath with Young with the G underneath the line, right? So a Lopez with the Z that goes under the line, but there's nothing there. It's perfectly blacked out with no signature tails at the top or at the bottom. All right, so I showed you where the other signatures were supposed to be, and they were blacked out. I'll show you how they're blacked out. Okay, and then you can go back and you can compare. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick. Okay, here it is right here. All right, see right there? That's where that guy's name, Miguel Ruiz, is supposed to be. Signatures are supposed to be there. See how that is? Perfect. It's not there. There's no signatures. So they're intentionally blocking it out to intentionally deceive, okay, that these are signed death certificates. Now, you guys know that all the death documents, every single one of them, do not use his real name of Michael Joe Jackson. None of them use Michael Joe Jackson, right? They all use Michael Jackson, Michael J. Jackson, and mostly Michael Joseph Jackson. And it is a law that you have to use their full true name. Okay, that is a law. That's a part of the bylaws of the Department of the County of Los Angeles Medical Examiners bylaws. Okay, you're supposed to use their true real name. So we know that the death certificates are all in the wrong name of Michael Joseph Jackson. Okay, which means that it can be deemed invalid. Okay, now a lot of people say, oh, it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, yes, it does matter. Okay, let me show you how it does matter. Okay, you guys hold on tight. Hold on tight to this. Okay, yes, it does matter. All right, where is it? Okay, where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay, there was a story. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, there was a story, and it was March of this year. LA coroner admits to mistake in identification. Okay, admits to a mistake. Now, this whole news story is about 3 minutes. I don't think they're going to let me, without hourglassing the whole 3 minutes. It's not going to allow me to show it. But we're going to listen, and then as we listen, I will bring it to the camera and show you guys what I want you to see. Okay, so listen.
The coroner's office says they made a rare mistake. They misidentified a body that was discovered in downtown LA. A woman says if she had not brought it to the coroner's attention, the deceased would have been cremated and the wrong family informed of his death. NBC4's Robert Kavasi is here now with a story you will see here for the first time only on NBC4.
So, Colleen, this is how her involvement began. Katrina Hale reached out to me from her home in North Carolina, asking for help, asking for answers. A coroner's investigator had called to tell her a body found without identification was her stepson.
Okay, wait. A body found without identification. Let's stop there for a second. The coroner said he named and identified the body through a California driver's license, right? Right? So where did he get the driver's license? Was Michael sleeping in the bed with the driver's license in his pajama pocket? Where did that driver's license come from? Okay, through everything that I have looked for, everything that everybody has looked for, there is no driver's license in the name of Michael Joseph Jackson. So how did he name and positively identify a body with the name, with a driver's license that doesn't exist? Right? And you know, I got a letter from the DMV saying they have nothing to match my request. And I requested a copy of the driver's license in the name of Michael Joseph Jackson. There's more to the story. Watch my Alive Docu-series. Okay. All right. So so the body was found in LA, downtown LA, without a identification. Okay. Here we go.
The shock of that loss would be upended when the phone rang again.
I get a phone call, and it's my stepson.
It can't be, Katrina Hale thought. Reginald Jabbar Harris, nicknamed JJ, is dead.
Reginald Jabbar Harris. Remember that middle name. Reginald Jabbar Harris is really Reginald Jabbar Jordan Harris, but they're going to say his name. Okay.
The LA County Coroner's Office told her he was found on a bench at 7th and Spring in downtown LA. She immediately called the investigator, who first informed her.
There has to be some kind of mistake. That can't be him. He just called me. He says, no, ma'am. He said, we've identified his body through the Department of Justice.
Okay, did you hear that? No, ma'am, we didn't make no mistake. Isn't that what Ed Winter told me? Okay, he said, I could give you my word it wasn't misidentified. They given her the word that it wasn't misidentified. Hold on tight.
We asked what that meant. A statement reads in part, the Department of Medical Examiner Coroner processed the decedent through our normal fingerprinting
fingerprints. We got no proof that the fingerprints match. Remember that. We got none. On the autopsy, it says the body was fingerprinted, but we have no proof that it matched. No, check this out.
Process, including an automated research of local, state, and federal databases. Based on results from the 3 databases, the department located and notified the family of Mr. Reginald Jabbar Harris of the death.
The person that you said was my stepson is in the process of being cremated.
But before that...
Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Okay. So people fill out stuff, okay? So cremation and burials. Okay, that's his name. Reginald Jabbar Jordan Harris. Okay. So I can't leave it on long because you know what it does. All right, let's keep listening.
Can happen. Katrina's phone rang again.
I'm just so sorry. We made a mistake.
We're sorry. We made a mistake. Uh-oh.
Not your stepson.
Not your stepson.
3 fingerprint databases came up with Reginald Jabbar Harris.
3 databases came up with that name. 3.
What was the mistake? The coroner's office explains the FBI
Okay, got to show you this. This is the explanation. Okay. The FBI fingerprint return identified person as Reginald Dwayne Harris with an alternative identification of Reginald Jabbar Harris. You think middle names don't matter? You think middle names don't count? You think it doesn't matter, the middle name being wrong? It does matter. It says it's supposed to be the true full name. If middle names didn't matter, it wouldn't have a space on the death certificate for a middle name. Middle names matter, okay? So that's what happened, why the misidentification happened, okay? Because of a middle name mistake, okay? So let's keep going.
Fingerprint return identified the person as Reginald Dwayne Harris with an alternate identification of Reginald Jabbar Harris.
There are a lot of people that are in prison behind wrong information.
As far as her stepson, Katrina assumes it was JJ's voice she heard on the phone when he called her. She hasn't.
Okay, so remember the AKA at the coroner's office, Carlton Austin guy, AKA Quintana, AKA Michael Jackson. Remember I told you guys that I believe that the fingerprints came back with those names on it? Okay, with the name of Oscar Quintana and Carlton Guy, and the body they thought was Michael Jackson. Guess what the coroner has done, guys? The coroner has deleted that file and denied that it existed. Okay, but guess what? I got all kind of proof screenshots from all kind of years with the URLs, okay, with the URLs, and then told that to a hater of mine who wants to say that I'm falsifying documents. I got the video proof of me on live with you guys, okay, going through it, letting you guys know the coroner ain't right. I'm telling y'all, the coroner is wrong. And there's some other stuff going on that I just can't tell you guys about right now. Can't tell you about it right now, but I'm working on something. Okay. And so the middle name matters. Okay. The middle name matters. And even it doesn't matter what the coroner says. It matters, blah, blah. They had 14 years to fix that middle name of Michael's. Okay. Now, I wanted to tell you guys something else. Okay. I want to show you something else. in Jermaine's book. I already showed you guys the part about Jermaine saying that his brother's name on his birth certificate on page 43 of the book, You Are Not Alone, is You Are Not Alone. He admits Michael's middle name is Joe and not Joseph, right? Let's go there first. Okay, let's go there really quickly. Okay, I can't really show you that. I can't really show it to you guys. Yes, I can. I can show it to you another way. Okay, let me pull it up another way. Okay, so here it is here, and here it is here, and let's do Jermaine's book. Okay, Jermaine's book. All right, so Jermaine's book. Okay, I got it right here. Not that one. I want to use this one first. Page 43. Here's page 43. Okay. Here's page 43. Okay, of Jermaine's book, You Are Not Alone. Here it is right here. He says, his name is Michael Joe. From the exotic sounding Jermaine Lawan to Michael Joe. Somewhere, and especially after Michael's death, the rumor became that his middle name was Joseph. Maybe this myth prefers to echoes with our father's name because the cross, well, hold on. I have to turn it back or it's going to hourglass. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. You guys saw it. Okay. Maybe this myth prefers the echo with our father's name because the crossover reads better about a father and a son who struggle to see eye to eye. Joe, quote, quote, was his middle name as recorded on his birth certificate. His name was almost Ronald at the suggestion of Mama Martha, which is in the Jackson American Dream. Is that American Dream? They're the Jackson 5's biopic, okay? The Jackson's biopic. But Mother quickly squashed that. In the light of history, Ronald doesn't have the same ring to it. But if we always knew him as Ronald Jackson, it'd just be Ronald Jackson, and then Michael would sound weird, right? Okay, so anyway, so you heard that, okay? Now, check this out, okay? Check this out. All right, so here we are with this one. This is in Jermaine's book where he's talking about Michael marrying Lisa Marie Presley, which was fake. It's provable fake. Watch my Alive Docu-series. I give you proof, facts, evidence, and clues. I don't give no BS, no stupid stuff like, see, it's a mask. Come on. All right. Or somebody typing on there, I am alive. I am Jack Crooner. I am Michael Jackson. Sorry, I lied. You know, it's just, it's hogwash. It's hogwash. Okay. And there's a lot of other stuff on that channel. It's just hogwash. And they keep pushing the Jack Crooner, pushing it without offering anything but subterfuge, assumption, speculation, and just silly stuff. Okay, silly stuff that doesn't matter, doesn't prove anything. Jack Crooner is not Michael Jackson. It is against the law to impersonate a doctor. That's what I meant to say earlier. It's against the law in Florida and most states, United States, to impersonate someone believed to be a doctor. Okay, if everybody thinks it's Dr. A.J. Farshian and Michael's going around pretending like he's A.J. Farshian and putting on a mask like a doctor, and it could be misconstrued as breaking the law. And I say that, and they don't care. That channel doesn't care if Michael, because I'm telling y'all, Michael has broken no laws. But they don't care if Michael can get brought up because he's impersonating someone believed to be a doctor. Okay, if I believed you were a doctor and something happens to me and you're not really the doctor I thought you was, because you're a doctor in or out of the clothes. They're a doctor in or out of the clothes. Okay, out of the doctor outfit. Okay, you're a doctor no matter what. Your skills are not based on wearing a white robe with your name on it. Okay, your skills are who you are. All right. So anyway, so let's move on. So anyway, in this book, Jermaine's book, You Are Not Alone, he says it was a quiet wedding, so quiet that we didn't even know it was happening. The ceremony took place in the Dominican Republic. Why you do it outside the country, Michael? Because you faking. That's why. And just like with Debbie Rowe in Australia, because you faking. Okay, in August 1994, and the decision was clearly taken not to inform either family. A "we want no fuss" affair. The fewer people knew about it, the less chance there was a press finding out. Yeah, finding out it was faked, because Michael recorded it and released the footage of the ceremony, which Lisa Marie's husband's brother attended. And the divorce happened in the Dominican Republic with Lisa Marie and her husband too, which makes it invalid here in the United States. And she was not divorced long enough, according to Dominican law, to have a legitimate wedding. And the magistrate was out of his jurisdiction, so he could not marry anybody outside of the jurisdiction. It's just so many games with Michael, just so many games. But that's not against the law. Okay, because he was outside the United States. So when I tell you things about Michael, I'm not telling you he broke the law. I'm not trying to put him in jail. I'm not trying to, do anything except for be the great investigator that I am and to bring you great news that Michael Jackson is alive and Michael Jackson faked his death and Michael Jackson lives. That's wonderful news. Okay, so continuing on. Mother, finding out, had Mother been there, Catherine Jackson, she might have reminded the officiating minister that her son's name was not Michael Joseph Jackson, as was said in the vows, much to Michael's amusement. Okay, once they were declared man and wife, the overexcited groom phoned Mother from their hotel suite with the big news that she thought it was one of his pranks. See, they know he does pranks. They know it. Okay, so let me read this. Let me let you see it real quick. Minister, that her son's name was not Michael Joseph Jackson. All right. So what I want to know is, when Catherine sat in the courtroom in the People versus Conrad Murray trial, in which I was there, okay, and sitting directly behind them, and this pops up, right? Let me get this picture. Okay, let me get this picture. And let me close this. And this pops up. How come she didn't say nothing? Okay, Jermaine says she would have corrected it, right? Jermaine wrote that book, what was it, 2000? I got to see when the book was out. But the Conrad Murray trial was in 2011. Okay, so let me find that. Hold on. I just saved it, so it's probably on my desktop. Let's see. It's probably on my desktop. Let's close all that. Let's close this. And let's see. Here it is, right here. So when this came up in the opening statement of the Conrad Murray trial with Catherine right there, how come she didn't say anything? And how come it still ain't fixed? Okay, here we go. Okay, on June 25th, 2009, Michael Joseph Jackson was pronounced dead. He was 50 years old. That's not his name. Jermaine said in the book, when was We Are Not Alone? Okay, when was that published? Because Jermaine started some mess with me to stir up some publicity, okay, about the album cover when the book cover was coming out, right? A few days before the book cover. Oh, stop fanning the flames, Pearl, about Michael being alive. You should be ashamed of yourself, which was his ghostwriter, Dennis, whoever his last name is. Steve Dennis, I think was his name, right? And it's like fanning the flames. Jermaine's the one that came out and told the world his brother, the legendary king of pop, was dead, wearing a shirt that said "Living as King" on the back. But I'm fanning the flame. I'm fanning the flames. And then his then wife, Halima, wears a shirt that said "Michael Lives." Okay, don't let me forget to show you that too. Okay, but first I'm going to show you, what was I going to show you? Oh my God, I got to stop and think. I was going to show you, what was I going to show y'all? Oh my God. I see, that's why I move so fast, because my mind has so much information in it. Oh, when was Jermaine's book published? Okay, so let's Google, because I love Google. I don't like Yahoo. Yahoo trying to sell me something too fast and without giving me the information. I want the information. Okay, Google. Here is Google. So now You Are Not Alone. Jermaine Jackson book. Jermaine Jackson book. Book of Jermaine Jackson, You Are Not Alone. That book came out, published September 13th, 2011. All right. So that means he wrote it like months before, because I think you need 3 to 6 months lead time before, so that they have a chance to proofread it, get the cover together, make sure all the typeset is right. They have to make the deals with the bookstores. They got to get it to the bookstores. So that process takes a long time, takes 3 to 6 months, really 4 to 6 months, really. So this book came out September 13, 2011. Okay, let's see. The People versus Conrad Murray. That started September 22nd. Okay, September 22nd, 2011. So Jermaine said that his mother would do that before she had the opportunity to do that, because she was sitting in that trial looking at the screen just like I was, and saw that her son's name was wrong. And it's also wrong on the autopsy, and it's also wrong on the death certificate. No death document at all exists using his real name, Michael Joe Jackson. That cannot be a coincidence. That's done on purpose, right? So now I said I was going to show you guys Jermaine living as king. Let me show y'all. Okay, living as king. Talking about fanning the flames. Okay, talking about me fanning the flames, you fanning the flames. Okay, so here it is. Okay, it's a picture of Jermaine, Halima, and Jermaine walking to the stage to say, "My brother, the legendary king of pop, has died," living as king on the back of his shirt. And him saying, "We try to resuscitate, they try to resuscitate," because he was a chronic body double. And that the rules, the bylaws, Michael didn't break no laws, for scientific purposes, because there was an antidote to benzodiazepine overdoses that came out benzodiazepines overdoses that came out that was supposed to reverse the effects of the overdose. Okay. And I get into that already I think in a Alive Docu-series, I get into that. Okay. So anyway, did you guys see how it keeps hourglass? Fair use. Maybe if I say that, maybe it triggers not to do it. Okay. So there's Jermaine, and there's Michael Lives on her shirt. And then there's Jermaine at UCLA saying, "My brother's dead." And then that's the back of his shirt, living as king. Okay. I didn't make that happen. The day you just so happen to have a shirt on that day, or your brother, the king of pop, is dead. You just so happen to have a shirt on that said "living as king," and you just so happen to copy Elvis's like almost exact death announcement, and then say resuscitate. You gotta watch. If you guys have not watched my Alive Docu-series, stop assuming you know what's in it. What's in it, you cannot guess at what's in it. Okay? Because most of this stuff is only learned through learning, by seeing it, by me proving to you. Okay? Now, Halima wearing that shirt that said Michael Lives, right? That was in the Jackson Family Dynasty reality show that came out in 2010, I believe. Okay? So I just want you guys to know that yes, a middle name matters. Yes, the coroner misidentifies the body. Yes, the coroner will say, "I didn't misrepresent the body," until you prove them wrong. And then they apologize and said, "Whoops." And they said, and their fingerprints can come back with more than one name on them. Okay. They can come back with multiple names on them. Okay. So I am once again redeemed that a middle name matters when you are filling out death documents, because things can get misconstrued, misidentified, and can get messed up. Okay. So anyway, so I think that's all for now. Let's see if I have any more notes. We're waiting on December 2nd for the Thriller biopic. That's it, guys. And so, let's see if there's any questions. Hi, you call me Penny. Who's Penny? You calling me Penny, Teresa? Why you calling me Penny? Okay. Let's see. Teresa calling me Penny. Am I missing something? Wow, covering up the mistakes. Yeah, covering up that there's no signature there. Where do you think Michael is and what's he doing today? I don't know what Michael's doing. Oh, what he's doing today. He's working on the Michael biopic. What you think? He's working hard on that Michael biopic. He got big plans for the Michael biopic. Okay. John Bronca said it's going to be the #1 most watched biography. Call it autobiography because Michael's alive, right? Biopic, biographical, biography, biopic, biography picture is biopic, in case you guys didn't know. Okay. Let's see. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing great. Okay, nice seeing you guys. Remember, when I put this up on YouTube, and please, all you guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. When I put it up on YouTube, the hourglassing is not in it. It's just, it cuts it out. Okay, it's not there. Let's see. Thank you, Brandon. Happy birthday to Brandon. Happy birthday to you, Brandon Campbell. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to you. And many more. And Matt, hello, Matt Dodd. You guys got to go to his Facebook. He's releasing some new music. And let's see. Teresa, why you call me Penny? You said, hi, Penny. Okay, you're talking to Penny McKinley, not me, Penny. You're saying hi to Penny. Okay, hi, Penny McKinley. That's how she's saying. She's saying hi, believers. Okay, so anyway, guys, I guess I love you, but I gotta go. Okay, so don't forget to order your Stays All Day Shade. That's new work and play, because everybody's got skin. And order your Above Love. Okay, no, yeah, is it Above Love? I think it's Above Love, right? Order that, and it has Michael Jackson fragrance in it, and it's based on the fragrance Love. So I thought that would be a good combination. It's unisex, so men and women can wear that one. All right, guys, I think that's it, and I will talk to you next time, making sure there's nothing else here for me to show you guys. Nope, that's it for now. All right, love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Gotta go. Okay, see you next time.